Welcome one and all. I am Keith. This is Game to Please, and we are
Dropping
back
muties and
in
ferals is
Fallout
pathetic.
4. You only live once. Done live.
They're just extra target practice for me.
The Rad Run, as wonderful Night Reese needs to constantly talk to us. Yes, last time we made it here to Cambridge Police Station. We're going to keep moving very quickly because I've looted everything and I'm tired and I need to get moving to Diamond City. So we'll just talk as we go. Going to exit through here to open up the door, and there wasn't a whole lot that I was able to leave behind easily. I left globes, hot plates, and a lot of 3-weight items, and so that's kind of painful, but they're going to be right here. I was able to take pretty much all of my food, all of my most everything that oh god, and now I didn't actually loot this place, so this is going to be painful again. Looting, I can't not loot. Let's just take the ammo, the light stuff. Was that 4 fusion? God, that's 4 fusion cores. Okay, so that's a great start in that I now have way too much stuff in my painful. I feel like I should just drop the stuff that I'm not going to whatsoever for the immediate future. And I've already got a grilled radstag on me. Dropped some of those. Not sure how I'm going to deal with this. This is painful. And there's not, like, everything here is 0.5 weight or less. This is, yeah, not how I wanted the day to start, but here I am trying to decide what comes with me and what stays here, and not easy. We'll be coming back here eventually, so let's get rid of free weight from that, and also like I said, we'll be coming back here, so we don't need this many fusion cores with us immediately. Cool. Okay, that's that. I'm carrying too much. I know. Let's get rid of just a little bit of aluminum. We'll come back and loot this place thoroughly. But what we have to do now is, well, we don't have any room for anything, but we're going to make our way to Diamond City. Diamond City is going to be where we essentially form up a base. The Radstorm is working as intended. Float flies over there. Got to set my weapons, otherwise bad things start happening. I think everything is... That's not quite right. That right there. Anyway, like I was saying, bad things happen if you don't have your weapons set. Ooh, legendary black. Can't see it. He is very hard to see, believe it or not. Wouldn't mind taking him and proving to me that the game is not going to only give me a bunch of crap. But I want to get the sneak attack on him, if at all possible. There we go. Still in caution. Fine, I might go over to this. We'll close the distance and immediately get into VATS. Or not be able to shoot him at all. A few 50% chances. One of these better work. Please. Thank you. And looks like he was about ready to shoot, but he didn't. What did this thing have? That's enhanced. 1 to 25. I might not even take that, because that is not great. Of course. This is how this run's going to be, isn't it? I was asking for a weapon last time, but I made sure to start asking for a gun, because I knew that was going to happen. Bats Enhanced isn't even that bad as a, this sort of run sort of thing, where you're going to rely on bats to reduce some damage, because you're constantly at the max amount of damage that you have, well, health you can have, and... Anyway, let's move on to Diamond City. We're sad enough, and I think it makes sense to sprint. Now, sprinting, we can't look left and right as easily and be as efficient. That's one drawback, but with, well, we have 5 fusion cores and a few back at Cambridge. Hopefully it doesn't respawn or reload or something or another. Shouldn't. But I don't trust containers, really. I should have put those in the power armor station, just to make sure it doesn't respawn. Power armor station would be safe, not so much for other places, as I learned in Far Harbor way back when. So, it sounds distant, so I'm going to pull it back and immediately get some rads. Wonder if the amount of times that it drifts away and me pull it back is actually going to be in my favor or not. Or if it's just going to actually give me more rads by immediately causing the Radstorm to crackle. Could happen every 10 seconds or so, I think, but not so sure. So, we have the first fight with wonderful, wonderful diamond security and bullets going that way, but I wouldn't mind helping them, but I might just leave them to their fate. Goodbye, cruel world. Or remove. That's 4 weight that I don't have to deal with. And looks like they're not doing great, so I'm guessing, yeah, skirmisher up there. I'm not going to sit around for this fight to be done. Keep moving, and from there, need to see what's happening outside. Sometimes there's a cricket, sometimes it's just Piper. We'll have to... Yeah, I don't see a cricket. This is unfortunate because we just have to kind of sit around and wait for Piper to get done with her little deal.
Stop playing around, Danny. I'm standing out in the open here for crying out loud.
I agree. We are standing outside. We need to get in.
I'm sorry. I'm just doing my job.
Ooh, just doing your job, protecting diamonds.
What are we at on rads? 144. Not great. Not great whatsoever.
Oh, look, it's the scary reporter.
I'm sorry.
So 144, if we pick up 150 rads in Far Harbor automatically, that's sitting us at only 70% of our health. Still, yeah, this is going a little slower than I'd like, but I think we're well prepared to jump into Diamond City,
I can
and
wait all day, Danny.
I can't.
Open up.
I cannot wait all day. Let's get moving, Piper.
You.
Faster.
You want?
I just
Yes,
got here.
I want
but
in.
Yeah.
Can't you tell, since there's a
You hear that,
Radstorm
Danny?
and I want to be
You gonna
inside
open
somewhere?
the gate and let us in, or are you gonna be the one talking to crazy Myrna about losing out on all the supply?
Jeez, all right. No need to make it personal, Piper. Give me a minute.
Okay, let's go.
Patches on the bluff.
Okay, so taking a while. You devious, rabble-rousing, slanderous, something or another.
You're Sullivan,
And
right?
So,
this is
you're
not
that
going to go
traitor,
well.
Piper.
I don't care.
Wasn't lying.
I have a chance.
Oh.
Yep,
Hey.
didn't think so.
Sullivan to keep that gate shut. You devious, rabble
Taking a while for you to get through
the
your
level of
talking,
dishonesty
dude.
in that paper of yours. I'll have that printer scrapped for parts.
Little tiny chance of experience. Might as well take it while I'm here. Faster,
Ooh,
faster,
that a
faster.
statement, Mr. McDonough?
This is
Tyrant
painful.
Mayor shuts down the press. Why don't we ask the newcomer? You support the...
Always believed in freedom of the press.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And next. And next. Well, hopefully this is going to be
Welcome.
an interesting
Don't
part.
let this...
And not too much of me yelling at
I'm
the
sure
fact
your
that I'm
city's a
drinking
great
dirty
place.
water. So welcome,
Yeah.
welcome,
Greatest
Jesper
house
Wallen.
of cards in the Commonwealth.
And we need
Trying
to
to
get through
find
this
someone.
dialogue
Trying to
quickly.
Uh-huh. My son.
And
Sean.
we're going to ask about something about in the Great
Don't
City,
listen. Diamond
having
City.
a detective,
Well, sure.
and it's
And-
probably not
Well,
going to work. Oh, it works.
there-
21 experience,
No.
that's fine.
I've had enough of this, Piper. From now
Okay, back over here. I don't know if we can actually then ask for help from
Hey,
him.
did I ever get the reason why you came to...
I think it is going to work.
Trying to find someone.
Find
that-
out.
Sure. My boy Sean's been kidnapped.
Oh, look, there's a lot...
Right.
And
I
help
just
me.
need a little information.
I'm sorry.
So I already got the help. Okay, that's fine. We're not going to bribe since we already know the location and we've already got the thing and we already knew the location in the first place because of course we already knew the location in the first place. Yeah. We're going to have to, deal with the Radstorm as quickly as possible. Let's sprint around. We're going to actually start with something particular in that we want to get home plate. So that's 2,000 caps. We got 3,000. We'll have some more soon. And yeah, home plate is going to be interesting for this sort of run. Usually it's just kind of a fun little add-on. You can have a place to be your base at Diamond City, your own home, whatever. Usually people just kill Kellogg and then take his place. But yeah, this one is going to be very useful because we can set it up to actually do a few more things than the normal house would. I need to purchase the keys. Is it really late or something? Is that what's wrong? Oh god, it's 2:16 a.m. in the morning. This is the problem with the Radstorm. I never really know what time it is. Okay, so we'll have to do things a little out of order, and I've already gone... Oh, we're in power armor. Just jump off. Okay, so what we need to do is probably do some sleeping in the dugout, which is annoying because then I have to... let's talk to Percy first. This is... Yeah, I should have checked the time. I had everything planned out as if I was going to be, yeah, having it be in the daytime.
Let's see what you have.
Anyway, so let's check with Percy and... Short combat shotgun. I'm looking for a regular combat rifle. Short combat shotgun is just too heavy and too niche for its purpose for me to want to take that around because my carry weight is going to be full up with other things. Let's see. There is... Yeah, the guaranteed legendaries. They're painful to say no to, but we'll grab a few things here. Ready to probably take on some more drugs, frankly. But we'll have a chance to get some nice, easy... Because... Now let's start selling things that we don't need. Things that are preferably heavy. That would be in, first of all, aid, if I can get something that's heavy out of the way. That doesn't seem forthcoming. Yeah, what we need to do, probably sell the cheaper things. Rad-X is only 15, so I might do some of that. Start getting that out of the way. But then the junk, there's definitely stuff in here that is a little heavy. Silver pocket watch. I don't need all the gear I say now, and I'm probably going to regret that in the future. Silver locket. I'll hold on to the gold. I'll hold on to the weightless stuff. What about all the silver stuff? Man, there is literally no reason for me to be holding on to the silver stuff if it's only going for 2. Usually I can get a lot more money out of that when I great mental, but not. Okay, now let's actually go through our shotgun shells because that is crap. I don't see me needing plasma cartridges anytime soon. They are a little heavier than other things. Let's just clear things out. That. Get rid of the rest of 8. Now, ooh, antifreeze bottle. I'll definitely take one of those. I don't want to take a bunch of stuff from here. Immediately need to work around my inventory, but I do have a workbench right next to me that I can hold things. So let's actually do that. Honestly, let's just hold the fusion cores for now. And some of the junk. And as little time outside as possible. Okay, something like that. This is all protected. We shouldn't lose access to it.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Now, I think we're good for most things. But I'm just trying to make sure that I have access to everything that I'll want moving forward. Fertilizer is a pretty good, cost-effective way of building explosives. Don't want too expensive because I need to keep on building up my stores of caps. Because caps can win you the game. I'll need some dirty water, and I don't think I brought all the different containers for water, all the bottles that I wanted to. Of course, carrying capacity, all that jazz. This is, yeah, not a great selection. I will take the baseballs. They're kind of heavy for, well, turning into explosives, but it's better than a lot of things. And the rest of this stuff we'll just hold off on. Let's get rid of some antibiotics. We should have plenty of stim packs built up since we're not using one of them. 52. Alright. And we can buy something else that's kind of silly. Toy truck. 1 screw. Sure. So from here, I think we need to run around and do a few things. Try to be efficient. Let's talk to Ellie first.
Sometimes you gotta wonder.
Told you your luck wouldn't last forever.
And here's Ellie. We got the Freedom Trail.
Something wrong?
Another stray coming in from the rain. Afraid you're too late. Office is closed.
Sorry.
Oh no, I
I'll come
was
back later.
supposed to
No,
get the
that's
yellow
not what
check.
I mean.
Picture on milk carton time?
If only it was Nick disappeared. There's an old vault.
Okay.
Hey, I'd
Always
love to
click
help,
left
but there's a
until
Money.
you
Huh.
can
I
get
Come
more
on,
money.
This is your boss's.
don't play games with me.
Okay, 100.
I'll
it is.
find him. You have my word.
Thank you. Nick should be.
So we completed Jewel of the Commonwealth. More. I think it's just a little bit of experience. I don't think it's. Yeah, 155. That's fine. Thinking 88. I'm pretty sure the Science Center is only like 88. Stay out of the water because we Aqua Boy or a girl or whatever.
Professor, I have a new theory about how the
And-
Institute makes the sin.
Hi.
Oh no.
Here we
Hi
go.
there.
Talking
Are you
about
here
this,
for today's
remember?
free biology
Last
lesson?
time.
Maybe.
As long as it's free.
Why wouldn't it? Now, you have X.
And gamma rays.
Gamma rays?
That's right. Now, but some life form.
And more
you
sarcastic.
are one huge nerd.
I, for one, take that as the highest compliment. Now it's time for the field trip portion of today's lesson.
Already been
Are
on
you
it.
ready?
Sign me up.
You're gonna go out radioactive. So what do you say?
So bloat fly gland. I think I
I
have
do a
it.
job.
I mean, I
I
need
get
money.
paid.
Money? Oh,
And let's take the dice roll.
We're talking hunting a giant mutated bug.
this isn't about
Okay, I already
Think I
have it.
something already.
that, a boy. Here's a little.
I could be getting in and out of my power armor and putting on a little bit of gear for this, but there are some things that I can't be bothered with. So let's get everything else that we can get done. I'm trying to think. Everyone is asleep. Can't buy the house. I think maybe it is already time to sleep, unfortunately. So, dugout in. It is. I guess we can talk to Piper, just to get that out of the way. Real quick into here. Piper has a bunch of crap that we can also get. Piper sleep. Oh, Piper, I missed you.
Glad
My
you
bad
dropped by.
perception.
You holding up, Blue?
I'm not wearing a vault suit. Well, I am, but it's underneath power armor.
My favorite ballpark's become a shanty town. So, today's been great.
Interesting you mentioning that, seeing as you're from a vault. Yeah, you're not wearing the blue jumpsuit right now, but the Pip-Boy and that fish out of water look? Dead giveaways.
You can't
So here's
see
the
my
deal.
Pip-Boy underneath my armor,
I want
can
an
you?
interview. Your life's... You do that?
All right, Piper. I'm in.
Good. Let's get down to business. So, I know you're from a vault.
Yes, I'm from a vault, and let's answer the best way we can.
It was just me and 1,000 guinea pigs. They turned carnivorous.
Okay, I guess we're gonna have to go with the satirical approach to this article. So, you've seen the Commonwealth, Diamond City. How does it compare to your old life?
A lot more green.
I've been having too much fun blowing things up to think about it.
Gotta make my job hard for me, huh? Now, I already know you're looking for your son, Sean.
Probably the
Sure
Institute.
sounds like they might be.
Not even a baby is safe from them. For the last part of our interview, I'd like to do something different. I want you to make a statement to Diamond City directly. The threat of kidnapping is all but ignored in the Commonwealth. Everyone wants to pretend it just doesn't happen. What would you say to someone out there who's lost a loved one but might be too scared or too numb to the world to look for them?
It seems about right because there's a Radstorm at all times, and probably find a space deep underground and live there. Kind of like the Institute. Maybe I should make this an Institute run.
Find who's responsible and make them pay. Simple as that.
I'll take anger over apathy any day. Good quote. Thanks, Blue. That's everything. It's gonna take some time to put this all together, but I think your story is gonna give Diamond City plenty to talk about. Anyway.
Okay, so
I agreed.
I will not be having Piper on board anytime soon. Nice little 155 experience, and we've leveled up. Wonderful. And there's all this stuff available as well. Do I have enough inventory capacity? I did, because I actually prepared to drop a bunch of things. So take.
Do is offer.
And anything else? Get away from your blocks. They're mine now. And your toy car. For the
199.
dirty water, in fact. That will be useful for making some Mirelurk egg omelet. And I think are as good as we're going to be. Up here, of course. Yeah, what we need to do now is do some waiting. Actually do some sleeping. And we'll do that at the dugout inn. It's pretty cheap. 10 caps, I believe. So what we're going to do is leave Piper here. Oh, here it comes. The blurry vision. It's happened. I'm exhausted. Okay. Yeah, that's a good enough reason, if I've ever heard one, to get some sleep. And what else do we have to do? I wanted to do buying and selling, get my house, pick up some quests, but... Oh,
Don't move!
everyone's
What have you done with the real
out.
Riley? Where's my brother?
I guess it is,
Swear
you
I'm
know,
not a simp.
scripted,
Don't
so it
shoot,
has
for
to
God's
happen,
sakes,
but...
we're family!
Isn't everyone supposed to be, like, sleeping?
Put the gun down, now! He's a Sith! He'll kill us all! Kyle, no!
Good shot. So let's just, put some stuff in the armor bench. We're always going to use this, drop it all off, and then we'll go sleep. No one's going to take any of this, hopefully. Or all junk, that's fine. And we should be fine. Lose out on our extra carrying capacity. I just want to make sure, just in case things go wrong. My math is completely off. So let's get rid of some of these things. Okay, should be fine. Actually, we should get our strength back because we're sleeping, so yeah, I think we'll be more than enough when it comes to carry capacity. Talk to the Obrov brothers, whatever. Vadim. What's his brother's name?
Vadim, I need to talk. Just
Yefim. Yes, Yefim and Vadim. Wonderful. Okay, can I have a...
Well,
Can I have a bed?
When out comes the most
I'm literally exhausted over... Okay. I'll prepare myself by getting out of my power armor. Grab the fusion core, because I don't trust anyone in this bar.
I forgot you was there yet.
Okay, so Deegan's
What is
over
it?
there.
You know what?
I don't
Never
think it's
mind.
even
I'll handle it
worthwhile getting any of that
myself.
dealt with.
A customer. Need a room?
Yes, I do.
Fine. Here's your caps.
You're in room 2.
Yo. Played
See this bar? I killed a man.
Uh-huh.
just to save
I've
time
got a few
later
minutes to browse.
when I'm
Music
piling
to
on
my
all of
ears.
my exhaustion. Let's grab the Mirelurk egg. That's always nice. Coral bits. Make the whiskey. Actually, I could put on my pompadour wig now, but I'm not going to because I don't need to squeeze him for every single cap he has. Oh, that was painful. Get rid of Rad-X, Radaway, impacts. Not have a lot of stuff anyway. Back for 18, sure, we can give him 2. 2 caps on you, that's my tip. Now, we are in this room, we can sleep. Let's sleep till... Thinking that'll be fine. Give us time around the day, and then it'll get dark outside, even though I can't really tell the difference. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay. 46 rats. That's pain. Let's get going. What we want to do today is buy a house, move in, and clean it up. Then we'll be able to work on a few things outside of Diamond City, some quests, and potentially getting to Nick Valentine. We'll see. So, nope, you chill out, Deegan. Just we've got other things to do. Sorry. And so let's think. We've got baseballs with O, and I feel like I should do that because that's a decent amount of caps, and the what's it called? The Mirelurk egg omelets that we can get out of that. Very nice. There's also the Fern right around the corner. Hardware Town right around the corner from the Fern.
You need a genuine...
Sure. I think we'll do that group of quests together. Okay, so he does have baseball grenades and baseballs, and that's all fun. I'm tempted to buy the baseballs. That's really easy to turn into explosives early, even though I have fragmentation grenades right around the corner. No, I'm not going to do that. Not quite yet, at least. So let's just get his caps for now, and then we'll talk to him about retrieving some stuff. Let's get here and get that right away. Something like that. Now tell me about baseball and how we can collect
just any
some
old
stuff.
pieces of wood.
Looking for work.
Well, if you want to coach, see where I'm going.
You know, I should do a Great Mentats and just get this all done in one fell swoop. Selling stuff better and also getting all of the speech checks. Let's do that first. But to do that, we need to do something in between. What we need to do is... Oh, dang it, I should have pressed the button. Now we have to wait for it anyway. Not smart on my part. We're going to activate something quick like over here, actually.
Combat zone. Clear if I was you.
Back and forth, back and forth. I want to have the Great Mentats for everything. I don't want to have to take too many Great Mentats. So, here we go. Should have the secretary available to give us a nice home plate. There, we'll be able to... Well, I think we'll be able to build everything in there with local leader rank 2. So we're sitting on, what is it, 2 level ups, 5 level ups. At least 2 level ups saved for local leader. We're at rank 15 for our level up.
There's no mood to talk about any of this synth nonsense.
Yes, I want a house.
Well, let's hear about the permit.
We have one home available.
One
you
home.
can do whatever.
Thank you. Sounds good.
I'll take it.
Here's the key.
Okay. Now the home is nice because it's 2,000 caps, but it does give you some stuff back. You can actually find not decent weapons, but just a little bit of junk to help you regain some of those lost caps to get the home. Let's go in there and make sure everything works. We didn't get an inspection first, no appraisal, nothing like that, but we've already paid off our mortgage on the first day. Now in here, I'm looking forward to this because, first of all, we're internal. Second of all, we should be able to do crafting. And third of all, because we can do crafting, we can take local leader, rank 2 immediately, and I should have brought in my stuff. Let's do some work here. Drop everything that is aid in here, and then we'll go from there. This will be a little bit tedious, but yeah, what we need to do is use this as the truest home base that I've ever had before. Usually it's Hangman's Alley right around the corner. Very effective because you can link it up with your other settlements. This one, not so much, unfortunately. This one, you're kind of stuck with whatever you put in here is what you get. But that's fine. So we're going to just take everything, put it away, then from there, turn on, well, that's fine. I was thinking I could turn on my pit boy light or my power armor light, make things not completely pitch black, but we'll have to just deal with it. So once everything's stored away, then we'll be able to have a quick look-see, see what we picked up. Quite a bit of concrete in here, in fact. Could prove useful moving that to a few settlements. Give us more concrete in the long run, but concrete's cheap. And concrete will be useful eventually. Don't think there's really anything up above. Just our bed and a way to get up top. Okay. Did we... Yeah, we have a little bit of light, but that's it. So, actually first, what did we pick up? Sometimes there's some fun things. So we picked up all this ammo, which is already getting us more than 100 caps back. This junk, which is nice. This aid, which we definitely put in ourselves. Postman's uniform. So, combat shotgun. Good thing I didn't buy one. Upset. But yeah, let's run outside, grab everything, and then we can work on stuff in here. And I think what's going to happen is we probably are going to have fatigue for... That's just so annoying. Fatigue just slowly making me really... Oh, I discovered home plate finally. Took me long enough. Okay, with our grilled radstag, we have 260 carrying capacity in here that we can... Plenty. Let's get stuff in here. At least it's a pretty quick way to get in between load zones. Going to put everything away for now. And I think I'll step out to actually save my power armor if I can step out. There we go. Now, this is where we're going to be doing most of our working. I don't have the local leader yet, and I need armor rank 1 for that, so that's something to put on my list since I do want to work on my power armor. I don't think I have the material necessary for it at this point. I could work on a little bit, but yeah, what we need to do, local leader, rank 2. This will give us time to not be in the rads that we put upon ourselves. So we'll just start with that. Start with a chemistry station. And a little fire indoors makes perfect sense. But this makes less sense. We'll just do something like that. Actually, I'm gonna store that because it's just so bulky and kind of silly. I'd rather do this. That was my mistake. I'm going to make a place to live. I'm going to make it so it looks halfway decent if I'm not frantically trying to run around with the rads. Okay. The power armor station, I'm not even sure if it works in here, but it'll definitely fit in here. So eventually we'll get that set up. First of all, let's consider the following. Get out of here, get in our map, and we don't have any way to link up this place. The way I understand it, I don't really like double check this, but we can't actually link up the home plate to any other settlements. Which is a shame, of course, but that's fine. It's kind of your, own little place. None of the Minutemen are allowed in, stuff like that. But because we have this place with all of our junk in it, we can sit in here and actually do some work on a few things. So, very mentats, have that in the background. Great mentats, yes. And all of a sudden, we're going to be running into lack of ingredients. This is nice because all of the hub flowers, stimpack circuitry, and whatnot, we will actually be making some more Psychojet. We'll have enough Great Mentats for now. Have to keep an eye out for hub flower while we're going about, but yeah, we need to have Psychojet because Psychojet is going to give us Psycho Addiction when we use it as a jet stand. Very useful there. Psycho buff, I'm considering doing it, but it's not going to last long enough for me to really want to do it. Orange Mentats will be useful. I kind of want to plant these carrots somewhere, but there's more carrots elsewhere. So we'll do one just in case. Because that amount of VATS accuracy is useful, for sure. Fireworks, we don't need. Grenades. Grenades. We've been picking up plenty of stuff to turn grenades in... Well, to turn stuff into grenades. I think, honestly, between baseball grenades, weight 1, fragmentation grenades, weight 0.5, or damage, stuff like that. The only thing that's really changing is the amount of adhesive that you need to do is +1. You need same amount of fertilizer. You need a lot more oil for fragmentation grenades, so that makes sense. Yeah. Springs, not that big of a deal. You end up getting lots of springs overall that's not being used elsewhere. Yeah, but that oil, we'll need to buy oil at this rate. So, let's consider doing other things. Healing, we're not going to... Those bottle cap mines, let's turn those to bottle cap mines. I think we have something like 10 fragmentation mines, so we're good there, especially for planning. Can do caltrops if we wanted. We don't really. And I think that's enough for now. We'll be able to go talk to everyone with our Great Mentats. Even in Power Armor, we'll have a high rate of buying and a high chance of getting through some stuff. Honestly, it'd be interesting to come in here, change out the paint to, what is it, the Minutemen with plus Charisma? I forget exactly. But yeah, that could be useful. Very rarely, but potentially. So let's just make up all the food while we're at it. Picking up plenty of level ups or experience with our Idiot Savant triggering as often does. Mirelurk egg omelet. Only 3 dirty water, which is a problem. Need to turn those eggs into tasty, tasty omelets. But yeah, we've picked up quite a bit of a level up already. And let's take a look at our weapons. So what I want to do is take the calibrated powerful, move that over. Standard receiver is here's oil, screw, steel. Whereas if I was to take this stuff off, port ported is steel. Steel. Kind of makes sense to actually move this stuff over because it's mostly less than... Now I'm second guessing myself. 2 oil for a standard receiver. That is great, but will... No. Should have taken all the mods that I had left over. Take the barrel off. Take the grip off. I want to save those oils. Quick eject magazine. Spring. Adhesive. That's fine. Actually, I shouldn't have done any of this. This was a mistake. Because I'm going to talk to Arturo, and he's going to have something that's all of this and more. Just a bit, I'm sure, how this thing works. So, whoops. Definitely a whoops on my part. But that's fine. So, let's go talk to Arturo. We'll take a Great Mentats and get through everyone's speed checks, pick up some more experience, pick up some more stuff. So, I need to make sure that I'm grabbing the money. Well, grab all of our... I want to grab most of this. Not to sell, at least to have around in case I want forget about it and go off and do have any. To go through this quick, like pick up everything that is worth selling, namely Pre-war money. Else I think I want to keep around. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, we'll go with that. The aid, let's take a look at that. A Psychojet. Most of it's in my inventory already. A couple grilled rad stags. All of them stim packs to sell for sure. Purified water just to have around. So that'll have to do, I think. But with all this stuff here, I think we have quite a bit when it comes to... Let's just take everything that we're going to have around. I think our carry capacity is set up for what we'd want it to be. So just hold on to the various bits of food and gear, especially if light. Up, sure. Load flight. That one. Okay. That'll have to do. I am hungry and thirsty, so let's deal with that first of all. The grilled rad roach to start. I think I can, yeah, just here. Yeah, I can only do... Yeah, the traps, not great. This place is not a good place to actually have as a... Would have thought. Locked away lots, but I should be able to... Okay, there's the sink. This is what I was looking for. Put it right next to the Coca-Cola machine. I mean, the Nuka-Cola machine. What are we at with... Speaking of all this stuff that I'm talking about... Not great, but it'll have to do. I like to have double what I'd want to have around, and this is pretty much what I want to have around. So we're going to take a great mentats, talk to everyone, pick up their speech checks, and try to get some extra money, try to sell a bunch of stuff, try to buy weapons that are useful. Bobrov brothers are going to be looking for me. But first, let's check with Arturo.
You're the new guy, right?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, I'm the new guy.
Well, it could...
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Feel free to...
Okay, I will take a great mentats just after I figure out if this is actually anything I want from here. Okay, so calibrated powerful already for the hunting rifle. This is why I was fine deciding not to do, what is it? The actual idea of me raising my intelligence with the magazine at Sanctuary, then going off and getting the intelligence bobblehead immediately from the library. Long light barrel, 308, marksman. This is actually not bad. Tempted, but that's 145 caps down the drain right there. Take Old Faithful, already a plasma pistol. Ooh. Yep, this is what I was considering was going to happen. Okay, large quick eject magazine, better. Medium scope, better. Recoil compensating stock, better. Long fin barrel, everything's better about this pretty much. And we got the 50 caliber receiver already. I don't think I've run into 50 caliber yet. This is interesting because they're going to get very heavy. Well, not very heavy, but very heavy on my wallet just for some pipe guns, but that is interesting. I do have 950 caliber as I see over there, obviously, but I definitely pull this one out. Compressor, everything else is standard. Oh, what am I doing? I need to sell, and if I need to sell, I need to buy, and if I need to buy, I need to take a great mentats. So it's time to take a great mentats and talk to Arturo about the fact that he has a lot of stuff that I suddenly want.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Okay, so let's go through everything. I should have checked with Myrna, but yeah, it's just too good to pass up. So I do want a short combat rifle because just having 45 as my go-to rounds, that would be pretty good. I have 218 right now, and this will definitely be heavier hitting than the other one, but I'll use it as a very short, high VATS capacity sort of thing, as I'm getting charged by ghouls or having to deal with stuff like that. So we'll take one of these as well, even though we're going to find one pretty soon, I'd imagine. Suddenly that's a lot of money. Now, the calibrated powerful hunting rifle, I don't need that. It doesn't come with a silencer, and what I've got already is just one step below it. 42 versus 55. Actually, that's a pretty big step. We'll get to that, though. And they have a bunch of leaded stuff, which is something that I want to do eventually. I might as well have right now, in case I do need to step out of my power armor. The problem is, it's just so heavy. That's 3 pieces, which already get up to pretty much 20 weight. Yeah, not a whole lot we can do with that. That's painful. We'll hold off for now. Well, I mean, it's also cheap, which is nice. I'm tempted, but not tempted, because even if I'm just wearing... No reason. I'm not going to have that around. It's going to tempt me, and I need to realize that the worst thing that could happen is to lose out on any amount of radiation resistance, given that I don't get any radiation from Rad-X or hazmat suits or anything like that. So, now that we've thoroughly stripped everything and built a bunch of random stuff for this crappy calibrated powerful pipe pistol, nothing on this is something that I would want to, except maybe short. The sniper's grip is interesting. Kind of want to be able to transition between... Oh, that's tempting. No, I'll rely for close range engagements on the pistol and combat rifle. And then long-range engagements, if I want to save some ammo, instead of using the 50, I'll use the 45. Yeah, let's do that. Now, I will have to pick up some more 50 caliber, which is painful, but this way, I at least get to make sure that I'm getting kills a little more effectively. Yeah. Okay, plenty of caps, though, from our stim packs, thankfully. So something like that. Let's sell and buy at the same time. And I think that that'll be good. We can red carton, buy some more, not 308. 45 is only 3. Gonna run into 45 left and right. Let's actually pick up another couple fusion cores. I know I have plenty. Talked about not needing them whatsoever. But we're done with the 3.8. So all of those go away. We pick up a .38 gun. It can always be modified into better. I don't see me needing the 44, so those go away as well. And let plasma cartridge. Those can go away. Shotgun shells go away. Kind of want to hold on to some flamer fuel, but that's unnecessary because by the time I'll be able to make that fuel with flamer fuel, I'll have picked up more flamer. Or I'll be able to buy it. Or I'll be dead. Probably the latter. It'll move faster, hopefully. Enough. Brought away to him, and we'll call that good. Okay, so we're back up to 2,000 caps. We picked up some more ammo, some more guns. I think that that's pretty good. And we are sitting at 147 rads, at a 260 now. You're going to immediately have an even better combination of weapons, I'm sure.
Just keep...
One
Jangle's
statue of David impression.
Good,
oh, God.
because I will not...
Come on, I need to move faster.
No, I'm Jangles, the moon monkey.
That's...
Sure.
And for 2
Myrna.
perks
I
of
said
the,
we don't serve
2
your
procs
kind
of
here.
the radiation storm,
Human as the day I
I'm
was
getting a
born.
chance to get
All right.
this. So 17 experience.
Let's see what
I'm
you
sure
have.
it was
Just
worth
don't-
it.
Right.
Okay. So she's got... This is the one reason that's not making me immediately just stick with pistol. The thought of a Gauss rifle at the end of the day. Keep that. Painful. I can't say no to the Gauss rifle, but I might not get a chance. I might die before that. Laser weaponry could be useful, but I don't want to carry around a laser weapon when I can same ammo as my .45 for the combat. And this stuff, I'd rather just use a long-range sniper rifle. So nothing we need there. Nothing we need. And in here, let's just pick up a few things that are decent to have. Turn into food that we can eat. Expensive. Barberry. Here. Of course, we need to go around and slowly as possible. Route away and X. Might be exactly perfect. That's wonderful. So I could buy some other junk, but as you saw, it's oil situation I'm looking for. Plot by value, since oil's always... I will take aluminum just... Gears and screws, too cheap not to. I'll stop buying the baseballs because I guess I made a hindsight sort of realization that I shouldn't be buying all the baseballs. We are. Nuclear material will eventually be plasma stuff. That could be useful. Go with that. 80 caps per week. 87 and pick up 1 screw. Works for me. Let's talk to the doctor.
A new file to open.
Could use some supplies,
What's left
actually.
for him.
I suppose.
Get into barter quickly enough. Nothing is going. Great mental. That does save us hub flour and whiskey to search around for that. So as well. That's strange. Usually I don't see him with the best drugs up there when I consider good drugs and best drugs. Now in here, don't see needing Med-X very often, so I probably won't keep more than just a dozen or so. Not going to be running around searching for Mirelurks too often. Strange as that sounds. But I've already gone through everything when it comes to my aid, so I'm going to start actually using money to purchase things. The strange son. We'll use money. Barter is done. On to
Prescriptions filled right here.
Let's
see
talk
what
to
you
him
got.
about money
Kim.
first. Then we'll talk to him about a job. So he's got pretty much what I expected. Lots of Rad-X, Rad-Away, Stimpaks, all of the drugs. Well, not all of the drugs. Not even the great drugs. So the doctor had better drugs than he does. What a shame. Get this down to 5 and that good. Pick up all the caps as usual. Now we're going to run around and do checks. Oh, I forgot to talk to him about, you know, the speech check that I wanted to do with him. That's a shame. Okay, Abbott about the wall.
Don't touch the paint.
Okay, I won't.
Don't worry, I won't.
Good. Thank you.
Happy to help out.
You see this
Uh-huh.
hardware?
Okay, I'm gonna
Only
ask
if
for
you throw
money
in some more money.
Fine.
and some more
Hey,
money.
I think you
Now I
can
should
do better
have
than
a
that.
70% chance
bargain,
on the
huh?
red one.
Last chance. Make this worth my
Got me by the short
Very
hairs.
nice.
Uh-huh.
I will do it.
paint retrieval.
Much?
Okay. And he's going to have a nice little talk. I'm going to jump over here, pick up a few things. I want to at least activate this, but I'm not going to be doing it. Doubt I'll be doing that for this entire run, but we'll see. So they're going to talk quick like, while I'm waiting for him to leave so I can ask to do a job and then never do it while getting the experience along the way. Yeah, let's just grab some of the stuff. Now what we'll need is corn, and we can get that elsewhere, but honestly it's so little need for adhesive in the long run. I'm hoping that I'm not going to rely on it too much. Now, don't fall into the water. Thank you.
Hi there.
Hey there, purified water. You won't find
I'm looking for work.
Anything I can do to help out?
Ah, the industrious type.
Yes, but I'll do it for money.
What's this worth to you?
Job's 100 caps.
And how
Come
about
on.
more
My
caps?
time's worth more than that.
150.
And more than
We're
that,
both business
70%
people,
chance.
All right.
Wow,
200.
very nice.
High as I'll go.
Okay, hopefully I'm not wasting all... Ooh, and Idiot Savant
Drown.
triggering on that
I'll
one is
never
good.
clean your carcass out of there.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so that's a little quest that I'll have in my quest log for quite a while. So we picked up the quest for Abbott, the quest for the baseballs. Oh, I forgot. Of course, I didn't talk to Solomon about the quest for the thing with the stuff. Go over to him, and then we'll be able to potentially get through enough of this to go have a chat with a particular bartender.
Hey, Solomon.
Everyone in this city is always jumping at you.
What, is it already 8:04 p.m.? How the heck did it get so... Okay, well, it's already 8:04 p.m. That's actually a dang shame. But I can pick up the mutated fern and then talk to Solomon after the fact. And the Radstorm was going away again. I wish I mean, I set it to automatically stay there, and it doesn't stay, so I just set it to that saved weather on hotkey, and so that's how we're going to do it, I guess. It's stupid. Okay, let's get through here. I don't think the Great Mentats will last long enough for this, unfortunately.
Hey,
So we'll just
this
have
is
to
between
wait
me
here
and my wife.
and enjoy
Why don't
this
you mind
little
your own
scene.
damn business for once?
Oh, God, Paul, why do you always have to make a scene? Pour me another drink, Henry.
Damn it, Darcy, I just want you to come home.
I'll be home later.
So
Can't believe you do this to me,
this is
Cook.
going to take longer than I would.
You smug bastard. You keep away from my wife,
I
guys.
stay over here just in case I get in the way of this and it can cause problems.
You son of a bitch.
Don't hurt him, Henry.
Okay, nice fist fight there.
Go on.
Pull yourself up.
Get out of here.
I'll be at home, Darcy, taking care of our son.
A lot of blood. Okay, hello. You know, we need to wait for him to actually get out. Get out! I can't. Okay, so I get... There we go. Bethesda will Bethesda. There's a way for it to Bethesda. Bethesda's going to Bethesda. There you go. Now I can talk to you. I can talk to
Sorry
you.
I had to see that.
Yes,
Things
I'm
are-
sure you are.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Here's what...
Take a quick check in with him. He has 6 whiskey. Okay. I'll take that, I suppose. And the corn. Stuff is going to cost a little bit. Sell some spells. Of course, the spider doesn't cave. A little bit more. Perfect. Let's talk to Henry. Wait, Cook. Cook Henry. Paul. Paul is the one I'm talking to. Names. Not the best with names. So he's going to ask us to deal with them. Oh, he's going to walk away first and then ask us later.
Hey.
Hey, you there.
I saw him.
I'm listening.
You were in the tap.
And you got beat up.
Beaten up by the bartender.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm supposed to protect.
And I
Sounds like
will
You don't know that. I'm
ask
going. You saw?
Uh-huh. You're going to have to make it worth my while.
and hopefully
Well,
Great Mentats
okay.
last long enough.
This
I'll
will
do it
work better if I
alone.
talk to Cook.
You're probably right.
Okay,
I'm so
perfect.
angry at Cook, I might lose control. Just get him to leave Darcy.
Okay, so we should have 100%. Okay, they locked me out. Not funny. Get back in here. See if we can just talk Cook down.
Yeah, I'll be there. I just have to... My place. Why is there some...
Yeah.
What?
Paul asked me to talk to you, so here.
And
Darcy's not worth it. I do have Great Mentat still, right? Just want to make sure that... Okay. Darcy's not worth it.
Through.
you know what?
There we go.
You're right. This whole... Not like I
And
planned
nice little idiot
thing. She was
savant.
just always... Look.
And
That's a
we
good
will
start.
do something.
Something more.
And
got my
I'm
attention.
going to help
Let's
you
hear
with
this.
that as
Here's
long
the
as
deal.
money's involved.
I have some other... One of...
And money.
I like the part about the money.
Me and Nelson are supposed
Lots
to
of
be meeting...
talking, and we will do
I'm in.
something about that.
No.
Okay, so we're going to follow Cook. And as usual in my runs, he's not going to enjoy the fact. Or he's going to enjoy it up until the point where he doesn't. The Great Mentat's lasting as long as it does, great. And it's unfortunate that we didn't get to talk to Solomon and get him to have a higher, well, a little bit of extra chance for that 200 bottle caps, I think it is. A little bit of extra experience. Where the heck? Supposed to be running. I kind of want to be running too, Henry. This is kind of important to me. We'll just do a little bit of work quick. Well, actually, the Great Mentats is really useful for Trish, and I don't want to have to damn Great Mentats. Yeah, this is fine. Let's get to sprinting. Not sure where Cook is. Usually he runs immediately to get there. This time, for whatever reason, not much. So let's hope that the Super Mutant battle is completely done. If not, we'll have to...
Right idea.
Yes. Yes, it is the only way to travel when you're not allowed to wear a hazmat suit in this.
Looking for Diamond City?
You know what I'm realizing? I'm wondering how Rads is going to be affecting NPCs like Super Mutants. Are they... I mean, ghouls get healed, but they don't have anything... any problem, but the Diamond City security does. I'm actually buffing up my enemies more than I expected. Okay, let's catch up to Henry because, well, apparently Cook's already all the way over there. Which is fine. It's kind of annoying that he didn't wait for me. And we don't have any of our changes on our weapons yet. We don't need it for this. Where the heck is... Where the heck is Cook? I don't have time for this, Cook. You... Okay. Cook's already thrown off my plans a little bit, so we'll reroute a little bit. Probably stuck in his bar. I wanted to only take one Great Mentats, but apparently we can't have nice things. So let's do it the other way. We're ad-libbing. We're rad-libbing. It's time to do some rad-libs. And the rad-lib you need to know about what's happening next. We want to avoid whatever's exploding. But if Henry Cook's not going to be running around, and these are all around still, which is really annoying. We're not actually doing enough damage. I want to get on top of this place and do some work on the... Yeah, there's barely anything. I want to do some work on Hangman's Alley. Now, that'll be a nice place to get Piper to go off to, and then from there, we'll be able to get it linked up with other settlements and stuff like that. Let's just take these guys out while we can. We can run every which way. They're not going to follow us or find us very effectively, hopefully. Famous last words. I'm... Shit. Famous last words, I'm sure. So he got to the top. Usually I don't see him up there, but I guess I have seen him up there before. So it would be nice if Cook would just get over here and we could follow through with the plan rather than me standing outside in the Radstorm. Oh, 149 rads. This is... There he is. Okay, good job, Cook. You finally made it, you lunatic. Because of that, you get a die. Apparently not very effectively either. Okay, he goes down. Seem to be going distantly, but so we'll take a little bit of a rad hit right there. Get to be in his house. Has some stuff there. And we'll finally ambush the thing, which was all part of the plan in the first place, but apparently I just couldn't follow through with the plan because Henry Cook needs to mess up things. This mod, I swear it does things to the characters or makes things a little funky. I don't even know. So, we've definitely lost great mentats, and we're sitting at 6. So if we could just take a beer or something, then we'd be able to save it. Just to be sure that we have the... One charisma is all we would need, I think. It's a yellow speech check. Maybe I'll just spam the great mentats, deal with it, just to be sure. Because Trish is going to want to kill us if we fail that. And although we're in power armor, I don't want to... Well, I'm going to take damage immediately. Maybe I'll just try to kill Trish. Okay, so that should be everyone. Idiot Savant triggered twice, it looks like. Pretty effective there. Leveling up really quickly, actually. Okay, so if we need to be in VATS to kill Trish, and we have a critical, it would be better to have a better weapon than this. Just to make sure, take all of this stuff. Plenty of money there. Sunglasses. Okay, Trish. Let's just have the luck that we've been having for 70% chance rolls. I'd rather not kill you.
And keep talking.
Where do you think these kids put your nip?
Okay, you've got a deal.
Got a deal.
Okay, the lab.
Easy access by boat.
I need that yellow speech check, and
pretty slick. But
if not, I can immediately go into VATS and shoot her in the face a few times, and then if I lose a little bit of health,
You better believe. And if Cook,
then I'll be able to...
I promise.
Okay, there we go.
All right, the password. There. I hope you can...
That's all fine. Don't really even need to do that. Doubt that I'm gonna go in there. Oh, I am over encumbered. Whoops. Drop one submachine. There we go. So, from there, we've learned the horrors of... I'll let Trish live this time. We've learned the horrors of making a plan and needing to stand around waiting for the plan to, well, work thoroughly, which it doesn't always do. So here, we're going to go back to the super mutants, back to Diamond City, in fact. And then I think I'll update my weapons. Updating weapons is probably a good thing. Fish, do you mind helping me fight? That'd be just wonderful.
What's that? Someone there?
Someone is here, but it's Trish, not me, I promise. The skirmisher. If you get on the roof, then it makes Anne's Alley so easy, but then if there's a bunch of super mutants that you can't even hit in the face, not easy. Feels like it's getting better, so back to the green. And there's a weird little filter that I'm getting really used to. Mutant. Go. Down any second. What I wanted to avoid, a long drawn out shoot fest. Oh, I can't even see him. Frag mine's over there. And still 151 rads, but every single rad is brutal. Okay. He goes down. And there's one more super mutant somewhere, but I need to work on my weapons. I'll let him be. And then from there, we'll go back and be able to clear out Hangman's Alley. Then we can put junk there, take it to Diamond City as we need to work on it, but otherwise be able to build that place up once we get a little bit of people to work on the food. I think that that all makes sense, even though it's taken me, I think, 6 rads from the beginning of the episode to literally just run around and not accomplish a whole lot. I've picked up a lot of levels, though. Not a whole lot of killing, unfortunately. So first things first, let's get to our home plate and move our weapons around. I am worried about the 50 caliber being just completely out of bullets. Speaking of which, Percy, do you have 50 caliber?
Sure. Let's take a look.
Excellent.
Uh-huh.
And he does not, unfortunately. So what we're going to be doing is dropping all the junk, dropping all the ammo. Luckily, we picked up quite a few things that are nice to sell. I can just store them here for the time being. 2 submachine guns. Press needs to come off. Aid, let's get rid of everything's too heavy. This is, again, not working out well. Just a little bit more weight out of the way. Okay. Okay, good enough. Weapons. So we need to take the silencer off this guy. We're going to put it on this thing. Long fin, recoil, large. Everything else about that pretty good. For combat, standard receiver. I wouldn't mind going over to hardened immediately. Short bearer is going to be short light. Short stock is going to be short stock. Standard magazine. Good sights. Moving over to just a dot glow sight. Or reflex sight. Yeah, that's what it is. Now, there's nothing in here that I can target, so I'll have to wait till outside, but it's pretty good on the VATS, the amount of VATS that you can get in now. Long ported, marksman, long recon. This is a bit ridiculous. I'm wondering if it makes sense to have it as a 50 caliber or not. I mean, 61 versus 44. That's 33% better. Yeah. 1/3 stronger. Adding on that damage, like we saw against the Super Mutant, might be necessary. But I need to know how much freaking ammo I have for that. 18 shots. Oh, it's a little early to be looking for 50 caliber. Maybe I need to take another rank of scrounger and getting some better scrounging done, but oh, that's painful. If I need to nail something in the head, I need to have the bullets for it. I can move all of this over to this one, as in I can take the suppressor off. I can take the hardened receiver off, put a standard receiver, but that is same thing, just adhesive. Oh, this is We have a 50 caliber receiver around, but I need to have at least 40, 50 shots with it before I just rely on that for the headshots. So hardened receiver, long ported, marksman, and suppressor. Okay, so have that going on. Oh, peckish from lack of food, and that usually means I thought that was going to. This is weird how it calculates damage. I have no idea why it suddenly decides to recalculate with the -1 endurance a little bit of extra damage, but it's kind of annoying. So we have plenty of carry weight. That's fine. Let's give these things a little bit of a name. So this will be 4, 5 combat. Oh, I can't press B. That makes sense. I was confused what was happening there. Okay, so hopefully that doesn't, like, crash the game or anything at times. Put some quotations around that just so they're all grouped up. And this one will be not use the word combat in it. 4, 5, silent. Pipe. Doesn't even end with a comma. There we go. So we've got our 45 combat, 45 silenced. I'm wondering if I want to keep holding on to this hardened 10mm. 10mm hardened. Even spec. That's pretty much all we've got going for that one. Then we've also got this one. Let's see. 0.308 Recon Bolt. Wonderful naming convention, I'm sure. Would be nice to have better names. If you have any suggestions, I am open to them. But yeah, the rest of these guys, I think we'll just put away. Not really put away, probably just sell. Maybe put away this one for the sharpshooter's grip in case I feel like changing my loadout towards pistols. So you go away, you go away, you go away, and so what have we got going on? We've got a few items in here that we can store. We've got a few things that we can move forward with. Tarberry, Mentats, those things out of the way. Now that we have all of the drugs in the world, I think we'll just a few around here, but most of all, we need to be relying on Psycho Buff for what's coming up. Psycho Buff. Psycho Jet. I know what I'm talking about. So we'll have 10 Psycho around to deal with addiction in case I'm not, while I'm getting addicted to Psycho Jet, then needing to get rid of it for times with Psycho. That'll be annoying. Don't really see me needing to get rid of the addictions. Just -10 damage resistance, -1 strength. It was going to be worse, but they ended up not having it be worse, which is much appreciated for a run like this. But that could, after getting that put away, make a bunch of Psycho Jet. And do want more orange mentats. I'll probably have a carrot farm, an adhesive farm, everything farm over at Hangman's Alley once I get done with that, but for now, let's just make up all of this stuff. And it is going to make a bunch of experience happen, which is appreciated, but I was going to make this up anyway, so let's just do it now. And we'll leave, I think, 25 Psycho around, just because the extra strength, endurance, 25 damage. It lasts for 8 minutes, which is nice, as opposed to 5 minutes for a regular Psycho. I'm tempted to put that on there just in case I need deal with the carry weight, so we'll do 5 of those. That's a little painful. Yeah, keep an eye out for hub flower and stim packs, and we can make more Psycho, but yeah, we're going to be running through that pretty quickly. The fragmentation grenades, just to double check what my weapons are at. In here we've got bottle cap mine 4, fragmentation grenades 7, frag mines 11. I thought I had a little more than that. Oh well. Eat and drink from there. Potentially move forward with a few quests. More food. Nope, that is not where I get the food. Get out. Get out. This is why I don't like the idea of doing it in a Radstorm. It's just me going into something accidentally and slowly getting out. Not good. So from here, we'll have to come back to Diamond City to get this the first settlers. I think we'll do Sheffield and Piper over there, work on the food, and that's when we'll get this stuff over there. What else? Definitely wouldn't mind. That is definitely grilled rad stag. Keep that around. Rad roach. That'll have to do. Let's eat some of that. And cook up whatever we picked up recently. Crispy stick. That's pretty much it. Now, what we're going to do is go out into the world for real. I was looking forward to a recon scope because I believe it actually makes it easier, at least for me, to kind of see enemies. Not just because they're tagged, but because I don't know what it does to the filter, but let's reset my hotkey. We'll do lightest to strongest. So this is the pretty much the worst. The combat goes next. Actually, no, the combat should be 2 and 3 will be stuff that I use for VATs. Then 1 and 4 will be the stuff that I use for long range ammo, figure. Put away all of the mods that I've been building up. And from there, more grenades, I suppose. Pulse mine, the heck of it. 308. Much, but we picked up plenty of bullets for the 45. Grab all of those. All of the 10mm. Oh, maybe 100 of those. Yeah, that's nice. That way, in our inventory, when it comes to what we need to have around for ammo, we're stuck between just 3 types, and we could even get rid of the 10mm. I'll take a quick look outside, see how the combat and the 10mm compare. So let's do that. Going to be a little bit of a longer part this time. Now, I'm not going to shoot him, and I got to be very careful not to actually shoot him. So 7. That's pretty good. And for the regular pistol, pretty much the same amount. So you can get a rifle to behave like a pistol, and it's not too difficult. So don't have our shops out, even though it looks like it's kind of daytime, just because Radstorm is Radstormy. Get rid of that, get rid of that. A few things nearby, but let's focus on one thing in particular. Hangman's Alley and getting a place to store stuff. Get an adhesive farm going, getting a carrot farm going, because I believe orange mentats will be pretty useful this run. Just to make sure that I'm getting small chunks of damage instead of big chunks of damage. I'm not going to be able to avoid damage altogether like I normally try to, except for random Molotovs thrown at me, random mistakes that cause gigantic chunks to go away. Now, I'm going to be putting myself in situations where I just talked about how I don't really need to be using the 10mm, but I'm taking it anyway because I don't know why. Mistakes were made. See, these are the mistakes I need to avoid. Let's speed along and deal with some super mutants. Wait, raiders? screw
The
you.
city is the place to live, I tell you. You made the right choice coming here.
Okay. Don't have time for your shenanigans, raiders. Definitely don't have time. 2. Crappy shotgun, super mutant. Going down. Probably could get away with this. Oh, I forgot to reload. Go figure. That's what I want to see. Nice and easy. Straight into not being detected. Baseball bat. Like it. And mines. Grab those. Probably will just throw some explosives down. And I want to loot. I want to loot everything. But it just doesn't make sense to loot everything. That was leaded. I think the game's on to me. I think it's putting leaded on more things that it normally would. Okay, so quick about it. Grab if it's in there. We'll sort it out later. Here, there was at least one guy. Trying to build up effective form of caps in the form of bullets. This usually has something pretty fun. Not perfect. And no legendaries or anything, so that's fine. Turn this guy off. Let's get recon out. Eventually do some shooting. Eventually do some grenades. So we've got only 2 visible at this point. Okay, game, I'll need to move faster than probably what you're wanting to. And missing is not going to be good. 152 rads. Not great. I wish I had more, but I don't. So let's use some Molotov cocktails. Should be able to not clip everything. Killed at least one. Killed not another one, but they're shooting me now. Going to try to put one a little lower. There we go. Idiot Savant is doing well. Not a great use of Molotov cocktails, but I need to speed things along. Oh, they're shooting. Feel like the Radstorm's going away, so back to this. And that seemed to work. Okay, one more Raider Scabber. Probably should just... Yeah, probably should have just shot him. Especially since they have a shotgun, so... Whenever you feel like giving up Raider Scabber, that's fine. Yeah, I feel pretty good on my chances if you're using a shotgun. Now, take Molotov cocktails off, because we don't want to have problems. Hangman's Alley is ours. Let's get it set up soon, but not immediately. Sometimes I like to keep this door locked, but when it gets attacked, enemies just spawn in anyway, so seems pretty silly to do that, given how last time there were issues. Bunch of ghouls, I think. First round of attacks on the place. Not great. So, we're not going to be living here, per se, but we will be allowing it to stock up a bunch of the food items that I want, and there we'll be able to run here for a quick adhesive farm, pretty much. Let's just activate it, make sure that we can send people here. Drop off anything that we want to while we going forward. 10mm hardened, I'm not even going to mess around with. Heater baseball bats, and none of this stuff. Wait, what was that? Rapid automatic, but long fin barrel, recoil compensating, quick eject. Actually something to keep an eye on. I'll leave it here for now. reason to lug that around. Okay, now what we want to do is break it down ever so quickly. And from there, we'll be able to send Piper here, Sheffield here. I think we have a Nuka-Cola. If not, we can steal one by one. Ways and means, they're out there. They'll be upset with the state of affairs here. That's fine. I don't care what they think. And yeah. We'll immediately set it up with the food that we pick up from Diamond City. But that's all an eventuality. Now we just need to get everything broken down quick like. Let's just double check. A few things we can deal with later. Yeah. Here they would have something in the chemistry, but apparently not. Is there anything I want to hold here while I go out and do others? Probably. Get rid of this stuff. So what's next? What we need to do is move forward with a few things. Now, I thought that I would clear out the library and have access to the intelligence bobblehead when I need it. But the way things are going, I might wait until level 25, because between my 2 pipe guns and my combat rifle, I think it's level 25. Well, whichever gun nut rank 3 is. I think it was going a little off. Whatever rank I can get gun nut rank 3, I think that's where I want to make my combat rifle better. Unless I do some research on that. So I'm not going to make it a priority to get the intelligence bobblehead. I like seeing Idiot Savant trigger as much as it does. I don't like hearing it trigger as much as it does, but that's fine. I'll have to live with that. Let's get these tools out and show the power of the wonderful, wonderful, wonderful attacks that we can get going. Okay. Now, I thought there was 2. Is there not 2? Oh, 3? There was 2 that came out of here. Probably going to come at me later. Let's keep moving. Need to remember to sprint. I like to save my fusion cores, but not have the time to do that even as I'm picking up a bunch of random crap.
Welcome to the Boston Public Library. The library.
So I am going to jump in here and at least clear it out. The longer you wait, the worse it is going to be. The super mutants and the robots don't really change enough to compensate for facing nastier super mutants. Super mutants armed with miniguns kind of do too much damage, so that's kind of a problem. But with our help, with our frag mines, we'll be able to do good work on that. We get plenty of experience, all the fun stuff, and there's frag grenades here for us as well. So lots of loot here. We'll probably just pile it all up and have it as a place for the time being, but yeah, this is questionable, because what I want to do is save my fusion core, but I also want to carry a bunch of stuff, not take too much time, since I am suffering from already the first rank of tired. Probably going to lose that here in a bit. Don't forget the bottle cap mines, stuff like that. I'll be back here to lay down some mines. I'm going to do a quick look-see through here. Not enough of this place is able to spawn the bullets that you get from Scavenger, Scrounger, whatever it is. And that's kind of a problem, because I want more bullets, I want more 50 caliber. That would be wonderful, but I have to work with what we have in front of us. I might be just going down Rifleman.
Protect.
And I think I've done the math on it that I can start putting points into one or the other without really putting too much out of the way of what I need later. Plans on plans, jazz. So I'll probably be taking some ranks of Rifleman finally. are probably really worried by the fact that I still haven't taken a rifleman perk yet. Or gunslinger or anything, frankly. Most obvious, easiest thing to grab. Here I am, just avoiding it in its entirety. So over here, let's lay down our first mines. I think we'll do a group of 3 and then single mines after the fact. So that gives us not a whole lot. I think we have 2 bottle cap mines. Or is it 4 bottle cap mines? 4 bottle cap mines. I think we'll do fine with just doing one of these then. Maybe a second one right here. Now this is the area that we don't want to overdo because we can always get out of the first area while this one's being invaded in case it's just the nastiest thing. I do like to do at least 13 frag mines, better than I'm expecting. I do like to make sure that, in case they're coming up here, blow them up slightly. Here. Hopefully it doesn't get to the fact where it might be better to put it at the top of the stairs, just to be sure. Yeah, sometimes it gets a little funny with what is not allowed to blow things up. So let's go like that, and don't want to blow up the robots if I can help it. Yeah, the entrance that we came in, that's the one we have to kind of overdo, because if it goes wrong, we at least need that area to be cleared out as much as possible so we can get through. We'll pick up a stealth boy in here, and with that we'll be able to have a backup plan, but it's always nice to not have to burn a stealth boy. Just because it gives you one doesn't mean you have to use it. Okay, what are we doing? We've got plenty of random little bits. There are like little chests with money and bullets. They're definitely bullets that I've been seeing, but it doesn't seem to happen too often, so fuss about it. Microscope. Move quickly, but want to grab as much stuff as possible. Okay, so we've got ourselves set up, and we can, I think we can, start this fight once we lay down some mines on the other side. Probably forgetting half the books and whatnot. Not quite sure where everything is. But the library shouldn't be too difficult. We're at level, what, 17? Yeah, 17. That is fine. Let's take that second rank of Lone Wanderer. Everything else looks pretty good. Ninja would be nice. But once it's in a firefight, it doesn't make that big of a difference, so I'd rather just up my normal damage, because when we're needing to kill things, Ninja is not going to come into play. When we need to kill things, we just need higher damage, and ignoring armor and all that jazz. So, I feel like I should just take these 2 now. Tempted. We still have 2 ranks, that's fine. Probably could have saved some bullets earlier by having those already taken, but here we are. So we'll just have to live with it. So in here I'm going to store all of the heavy junk and probably the guns as well. We'll set up a nice little trap and do some fighting. Well, do some watching as the robots fight. Hopefully it goes well. If it doesn't, there is a stealth boy that we can use. The boards, short. It'll just make it faster to get through things after the fact. But I think this will be fine. But don't need. Okay. So, parched from lack of water, I'll deal with. Actually, I might just set that up now, so I don't have to go in here every single time I see that problem. Okay, Psychojet is on 7. So, wait a second. No, it's not. Psychojet should be... We'll do that, and Mirelurk Egg Omelet will be 10. Then from there, we'll put water in a different place. 3. Oh, right. I'm so used to my baseball bat only taking up one slot, so let's actually put water on equal sign, and that'll be fine. So what did I move? 45 combat. Let's put that on 3 instead. So 1, 3, 4, drink water with equal sign. Okay. Now, let's do things the hard way. We're gonna use up a bottle cap mine right there. We're going to spread things around a little bit. Something like that. Something like that. We'll get this place fenced up a little bit. Now, enemies can just stand in the doorway and be doing the shooting, but there's an enemy that's running at the robots. I want them to go down quickly because the robots can kind of go into a weird melee thing that isn't very effective. Let's put a... Quite sure. I think that they come up through here. They come up through here? Do. Put one right here. And we can always grab it later. Maybe another one right here. I don't want the robots caught in the blast radius. That'd be bad, but I'd just as soon like to get as much kills as possible. We'll put 2 mines right here, just... Okay. So, using a bunch of mines and all that, let's get these books out of our inventory if we can. Yes, I'd like to. Got 3. Now, this is where it gets terrifying. The Radstorm off. Very nice outside. Not that we'd be taking rads in here anyway, but yeah, it's just one of those things that you expect it to not change. Okay. So, the library fight, we've laid a bunch of mines, and I've had less mines for better results, but this is that kind of middle ground where we can start seeing skirmishers. Things can go a little wrong, and have to be careful. We'll try to help if things are looking pretty good, but if it's not, then we'll also have to try to help just so we can clear out this front area. Second, we'll hear about a thing or two. Yep. We've got that stuff. So, grab what I need to right now just in case everything goes horrible. What was that? Oh. Not a great weight to value ratio, frankly. Suppose that's fine.
Unidentified intruder.
Okay, we're in caution just because of course we are. So we're gonna get plenty of shooting done. More explosions. More experience. I'm tempted to just grab this right now. That's a lot of experience. And Idiot Savant coming through that often. Very nice. Okay, let's just take a look. Oh god, it's a legendary. Headshot doing next to nothing. I want to help a little bit. But this is messy. At least we can see him through the little hole there. Okay. Not normal, robot. Not normal. Okay, Idiot Savant is triggering so much. I like the idea of it continuously triggering as much as it is. I'm getting a lot of explosions. Already nearly at level 18. Oh, that's wonderful. All of these explosions. I think we'll be fine to leave it here. Ooh, overdue books right here. I forgot there's the overdue books right here. Have I never really noticed that? Am I really that just oblivious to the world around me that I didn't notice there was ever the overdue books right there? I think that's the case. That gives me plenty of overdue books to just have enough to get the surgical journal. If I just pick up... Okay. Well, you learn something new every single time. There's 3 overdue books right in there. I don't think I've ever noticed that before.
Administer failed swiftly and barely.
Okay, so we've got Rapid Institute. Huh. It's not a great weapon. Rapid is, I mean, it's good to have for a energy weapon where you can make it into something that fires quickly or slowly, but just as a legendary effect, 25% faster fire rate, 15% faster reload. I mean, you can always just force your reload to happen in VATS. You can always... Great. Kind of a shame. Look, if there's other things. Powered leather, left arm. Now this is a little interesting in case I want to step out of my power armor indoors. This would be worth having around probably if I can build a set of gear that makes use of that. Action point refresh is wonderful, especially for little VATS things. There's still going to be... Wow. Crippling laser pistol, 50% more limb damage. That's actually not too bad if you can get someone to just kind of go down, stagger them. I think that is something to keep an eye on. Okay, so we finally started picking up some weapons. It's the ones that I haven't been really improving whatsoever. It's the energy weapons. Interesting. Yeah, thank God we have our extra carry capacity all of a sudden. I'm gonna hold on to the legendary one, but I'm gonna get rid of the other things. The crippling and rapid. Usually they're fine, but I don't look for them. I don't really want them too much. But yeah, let's see. Did anything happen up? Nope. Nothing happened right here. For some reason I thought there was a spawn in this room. Not the case. Now, yeah, we're still hearing shooting just because, of course, we're, yeah, not out of the road, out of the woods yet. Roads and woods. Still on the road to get through the woods or something like that. Oh.
Engaging.
You know what, we're gonna do this from a different angle. All the robots are looking to protect Mr. Mayor, which is me. And from there, we'll be able to have them do most of the fighting for us. Okay, so... Idiot Savant triggering non-stop. Very nice. There's still something around because it hasn't cleared, hasn't given us the all clear.
Gonna splatter your brain!
Okay. Quite a few. Okay, so let's get the fragmentation grenade over there, and hopefully it blows them up. Had very bad luck last time I was in here with the baseball grenades. Wasted so many. Maybe down there. Nope. Was a waste. Something happening over there, so bank it off the wall and there we go. Advised.
Security
there we go.
Visitors may now come and go as they please.
We made it through the library, which is rather nice because the library can be kind of scary with the amount of skirmishers it throws at you, but that was a light... Oh, gosh, hunters. I don't want hunters, frankly. Hunters indoors is kind of useless. If it was assassins or the super mutant killer, whatever, yeah, that'd be fine. Maybe even ghouls, but probably not. Okay, so... yeah, we made it through the library. Lots of skirmishers thrown at us, but we're taking them out. We finally picked up our ability to do more damage to good old everything because of riflemen, which is nice. And our carrying capacity has gone up, and we're taking less damage overall. All very good things, but yeah, what we're looking at now is enemies getting harder, enemies getting tougher, riflemen rank 3 right around the corner. Let's take that right now. So from here, I feel like I should store all this stuff here and keep moving forward. It actually doesn't necessarily make sense to do that because what I can do is just move all this stuff, move it to Hangman's Alley right around the corner. Then from there, I'll be able to kind of want to pick and choose actually worthwhile stuff to bring back home and then have stuff just sitting here. So this, not worth it. If it's not 1 to 20, don't even bother. We'll just take everything else and then get rid of all the random guns that we've been picking up because there are guns that we've been randomly picking up. So oil compensated all that stuff. Get rid of these dead. Okay, pretty good. Really tempted to take the really tempted to take the intelligence bobblehead. I should be able to kill these guys and they don't turn hostile unless they see me doing said killing. Like right now I'm detected, but because I'm the mayor, I get to kill them, get some extra experience. Might as well, especially for what I want to try to do next. Look at this thing. There's a few other robots doing the rounds. Of rounds. Pick up 5.56, not that we really need it. Turret is still alive. I could have sworn I saw plenty of robots still. But maybe that's everything. Okay, so with pretty much everything killed, the best thing to do would be to have you kill everything and then kill all the super mutants and have no robots die, and then kill all the robots for the maximum amount of experience. That's kind of what I was trying to do, but it wasn't perfect because I didn't want to overdo the mines and stuff because that will be useful. Well, always be useful. Have some mines, grenades around, stuff like that. But for now, we've got a few things. Let's run this back to Hangman's Alley, and Radstorm's still outside because it looks like it's not. And so, as it takes a while to load in because Boston City and all that. Yeah, this is... Don't want it to take too long because we've made a lot of progress, or not a lot of loss. Still wondering about that intelligence bobblehead. It might be a good idea to just grab it, have it around, but it's not really doing anything except lowering my experience rate until I actually take Gun Nut. Tempting. But if things load, that'll be nice. Game. Thank you. And there's a Radstorm still. Good. Well, bad, but that's the rule set. What are you going to do? So, we're going to keep sprinting. I think we're going to grab a couple fusion cores. Then from there... Did I leave fusion cores at Hangman's Alley? Maybe I didn't. I think there's... I'm trying to remember how many fusion cores there are where I'm headed. But I'm not thinking of any off the top of my head. Not exactly fusion core territory. Which might be a problem. I don't want to go in... Well, actually, I'm not going to be using too much fusion core while I'm inside. I'd be using just a little bit. Let's see. We'll find out soon enough. So this place is nice and dead still. And what we've got is just 2 ammo. Okay, so we're taking home boards for fortunate. 20 fragmentation grenades, only 5 frag mines, that's all we need. 2 bottle cap mines, that's fine. Pulse mine, rapid. All of these. Crippling laser, it's fun, but I don't think I need it. In hunters, I will never need it. Powered, sure, let's hold on to that. In case I suddenly start getting the best loadout ever imaginable. Get rid of as much stuff as have any that we don't. Like the old rad stag, we can probably go down to all of this stuff. Fields, new cola, we'll just start getting not that much of a trip to come back through here after, wow, 3-8 at 733. That's a lot of reason to go to the library anyway. You can get so many bullets just off all the dead super. Very nice. Get rid of all this more flamer fuel that we don't really need right now. Fusion cell. I mean, if I pick up an amazing Deadeye or something, I might as well just have like 50. Or 43. I'll put away 50. How about that? Stuff. Okay, so we're down to 107. Looking pretty good. We're quite literally naked underneath our power armor. But I think that this will be fine. So, I'd like to finish up with my amount of adrenaline that I have, plus 35%. We're at fatigue, tired, peckish, all of that. It should be fine. Now, we could go talk to Mama Murphy before doing this, but that would be mad to get that much rads just to go back. And my thought is to go deal with Nick right now. That will get things moving along, and I don't need to go that way again super soon, but at the same time, there's other things in that area that I want to move towards. Trying to make a plan on the fly, and then seeing how that fits into things later. It's going to be painful. I'm going to be sprinting during this nice, safe spot. Move things along. Yep, using up my fusion core a little bit more, I know, but I don't want to be using up my health bar. Speaking of which, 154 rads. That's 10 more than I started with at this episode. Something like that. Okay. 75 extra bullets. This that I have in the clip. See if we can get a shot off on the guy to the right, so we don't have to be sneaky around here. Next. Good. He headed up the stairs pretty much immediately. I swear he almost like spawns it. Kind of strange. Okay, nice and easy. I do enjoy having guns again. Far away. Okay, so what I want to do, sprint straight towards Swan and have him not kill me, so I'll have to be a little careful once I get around there. But he usually doesn't spawn out, doesn't go into hostility mode as you get really close to him, into the Boston Commons itself. As long as we are fine with that. Okay, and I felt like it was drifting away from Radstorm, which it probably was, as usual. Now, I'm not going to go grab the magazine because Rads will be the death of me. I'm not going to go for a swim with Swan because he will be the death of me. We're just going to go straight towards... Probably should have just gone the other way. I always go that way because I think it's somehow safer. It's not. It keeps you away from enemies that aren't really needing to be kept away from. Don't even have that around. There we go. I'll take the spatula. Let's get in here. Now this place is going to be probably the toughest that we'll be going into since our first episode with the freedom and then afterwards, because although we have the power armor, we're in a situation where we just can't get warmed, and we're probably not going to be able to kill Yellow Triggerman.
I still say Malone.
I feel like that's not quite right. I'm supposed to have
what does he do?
as
Locks him
red.
up. Like he ain't got the balls to just
Very
kill him.
strange.
Well, don't let his new girl hear that. She'll start swinging that bat of hers at your face until there ain't no face left.
Okay, so we're not dealing with rads right now. 155 is what we got. But what we are dealing with is tiredness. So we do have to move through things a little faster. So let's do our food that we need. Going to take some extra AP from that. So let's just extra from there. Water. So should be guys right over there. Feel like I should use grenades and or mine. Oh, someone wants to come over here. Fine, be my guest. They took a shot string. Wow. I can't their feet as effectively as I'd like.
Every second you hide, I just get madder.
Okay, this is what the heck is happening? Why are you shooting me? Things are not behaving as they should. Makes me very worried. They were taking shots. I hadn't actually shot them in caution. I the frag mine, but very strange is happening, and it makes me very worried.
Stop hiding. We'll make nice.
Are you oblivious to the fact there's a landmine right there? Landmine, you're supposed to blow up. Fine. Okay, something strange is happening. Not quite sure what it is. That should have been within range of either of those guys, but it wasn't.
Fraidy cats. Too
Okay.
scared.
Grenade for you. A waste on the frag mine, but something is strange, and they're shooting when I'm not doing any aggressive movements towards them. I guess laying a mine is aggressive, but this was supposed to be not a nasty place. Well, it kind of is. It's the beginning, which is... Okay. Definitely not textbook, because textbooks say they're not going to do blind fire at you until you are actually, you know, shooting them. So I am a little worried about this. I'll just chalk it up to somehow the mine got treated as a blind fire, I suppose. I don't know. And there's overtired. So we are on borrowed time, unfortunately. We need to keep moving forward. This place will be lootable after the fact, and we can always reach that after the fact bit once we've gotten through the killing. So for now, let's just take the shots, and if they can be enough. Legendary. Okay. Great, not great, not great. Probably should have looked around to grab some more people to, you know, put a marker on them, but I am already getting anxious by the fact that I'm overtired. Not dealing with rads. Need to be slowing down a little bit and do things carefully. Yep, there goes some damage. I'll take it in rads any second. Still have a pistol though. Oh, straight into danger. Okay. Grenade. Try to take a shot. This is... Probably shouldn't have... Oh wow, they're all lining up. Throw another grenade. Got at least one. They're slowly making their way over to me. But with the amount of grenades I have, I always buy more. I'm going to finally be using most of my caps the way I should. Stocking up on all these resources that I'm just throwing all of the grenades at the enemies to kill the enemies and do the stuff. Okay, I don't know where he is. Like he's a little lost. But without him going down, I don't feel very secure. Oh, there he is. Oh, legendary. Okay, I feel like he was a little stuck over there. That is fine. We've got 2 legendary triggermen, I believe, here. One of them was blown up, and one of them was... Where the other one is. Didn't get knocked down anywhere in particular, did he? There's this one over here. Cryogenic. Okay, not even gonna finish that sentence. Cryogenic. At least we're getting the crap out of the way, and so hopefully it's not gonna be around for a while, and I can pick up some better stuff. But I'd rather pick up the better stuff first, so I can actually use better stuff while I'm still alive. That'd be nice. Okay, like I was saying earlier, don't loot too much, and... Oh, is it this guy? It might be this guy. Nope. I saw Triggerman who was legendary over here that I blew up with a... No clue. No clue whatsoever. Anyway. I think we can move into the vault. Oh, this is scary. Being overtired already, having to take enemies on. Have rapid fire guns and have already shot me in a way they shouldn't have shot me, because of course I expect them to not shoot me until I do some shooting, or at least shoot twice.
Brady cats.
Go me.
Scared.
Your face. And that was not enough. We're gonna run back over. That angle should be good. Aggressive. Okay, so they're not moving up. The head. Shoot him in the face. Okay. Very low damage resistance. Getting shot in the face, who would have thought? Now, I think... Good. Still have carrying capacity because, well, 237 out of 300, not too bad. Now what we need to do is start going through the vault, clearing out these people. It's not going to be too difficult. The most difficult area in the beginning was what I think of as difficult. But it will be pretty nasty. What we're going to be facing, as you saw, it's not going to be able to be dealt with by one body shot. I'm going to just move forward a little bit. Get ready to throw a grenade. Please blow up effectively. That seemed to work. Let's do combat rifle for this one. Oh, he's coming at me. All of the shots. Okay. And there goes our level up. Nice to see that. Level 19, 3 perks just sitting around. Maybe a sneak attack is in order. Tempted. ever there was a time I'm tempted for starting to get some sneak attacks in, it would be now. So before I go down into the belly of the beast, let's just quick drop some things off up here and have that as a backup plan. Now, I should be able to take a Great Mentats and deal with it. I'm not going to just on... I'm not quite sure why I don't want to just do that. I could have talked to Mama Murphy, but I think I'll use some explosives instead because there is something nice about just being able to deal with your problems with mines as opposed to talking things down. So in here, I always seem to use this one. We're going to drop as many as we give us the combat potential for, well, the carrying capacity for a bunch of extra stuff. And then we'll be able to move forward. Junk, I haven't been picking up really anything in Vault or the subway station. I'll be able to come back for more. 10 rounds don't need. I probably don't need 184 bullets, so I'll stash 8 pounds of them. And let's get through this before I get too tired. I think just a couple mines should do it. Don't really want to waste my bottle cap mines, but I'll put one right on top of where Skinny will be. Maybe frag mine and frag mine. Now, they'll blow up, and I'll be able to run over there and deal with Darla if she's able to run at me too fast. Hopefully. That's what the plan is. Over here.
Why the hell would anyone build a vault out of a subway
Everyone's
station?
green until they're not. It's
Where'd
strange.
that come from?
Oh no. Just try to shoot him. Damn it. The thing I hate about VATS is if you start a VATS run when they're actually reloading, well, where I'm reloading, I should have just used a freaking grenade. I have like 20 at this point. Why didn't I use it?
Even so soon.
Mistakes. I can't hit him to save my life. Throw a grenade down there. Hopefully that does it. I'm really needing to get moving. This stuff should be here later. Okay. So you get your head blown off. No one else was around to see that. So you'll get your head blown off. Who else was around to see that? Legendary. Legendary. Glitch out just a little bit. That's everyone. Now I think a mine and then a shot should do it for these guys. Okay, sharp leather chest piece. Wonderful. We'll do one mine right here. Back over to this guy. Reload and see if we can angle. Up.
What?
Oh, he got up. Oh, the mine's gonna kill him. Oh, shoot. We are in danger, and looks like he's not getting... Oh, shoot, again. And you're going to take forever to actually reload. Ugh. Yeah, I'm rusty when it comes to VATS. More damage, but we'll lose that damage to Rads, is what I'm going to keep telling myself until I actually get killed by something that's not Rads. Okay, so in here, we'll be able to run back all this stuff. But for now, let's just put things away. And jump into here. It should... Yeah, we would be noticing something. Let's deal with the vault. Vault, the vault, the vault. Vault is going to be fun in most inverted commas ever. The nice thing that every single time I level up, I will be gaining back a little bit of health based on my endurance. It's not really gaining, it's just increasing your maximum. And in case I start losing a lot of health, I can put a point or two into endurance. It's not super necessary, but I do have ways and means to
How you doing in
counteract
there,
the fact that I'm taking a lot of damage in this vault, where I should just be using grenades, should be a little more careful, should not be going into vats with this thing while it's doing the bolt action reloading. Before I go up here, though, I need to remember as I'm talking, constantly talking, do not forget to do the things that you talk about and then forget to do, like laying frag mines. Running out of frag mines surprisingly quickly, but that's fine. So we'll do one mine right here, should kill everyone, and one backup mine right here should kill anyone who survives that first one. They should spawn right on top of that first one, but yeah, if they don't, bad things. So yeah, let's get that other one. And we'll sprint up to Nick. Actually, let's not sprint up to Nick. I am running out of fusion cores quickly enough that I don't want to do that. We'll take the unlock.
That's it.
Grabbing deep stuff, and let's talk to Nick. Oh, I took a number. There we go. And extra money from all the merchants out there going to be useful. Lead, nice.
Why does he come all this way? Risk life and limb.
Yeah, Valentine, we gotta get going.
Sean is missing.
I've been
anyway. Get this out of the way, and then done. Okay, we're done.
Malone's crew here used to be.
We're just going to be sprinting down here, and we're fine because we're not going straight into caution. So that means that our mine killed everyone. Great use on the mine, I'd say right there. Grab this, this. Don't want to get into overtired. I'll probably do some looting at the end of the fact. At the end of the episode, after the episode, in between episodes. Come on, Nick. I'm 20 steps ahead of you. And we just finish things up strong. That means when I say finish things up strong, shoot him in the legs a few times. Oh my god, you're going a very strange way.
This door's on
and
the
that way we
fritz.
can go
Let
up
me see if I
ahead
can get
and
it
take
open.
care of the enemies. Probably going to rely on Psychojet here because it's close quarters enough
There we
and I'm losing too much health
Hell of
to
a lot
not do
easier
that.
to do when the lock isn't on the other side.
I'm sure. Okay, Nick, great news. There we go. Great news in. Okay, so this guy right around the corner. A few shots to him should do it. Great. Here.
Whew, I gotta loosen up. I gotta fix.
Making me jump.
Shoot him in the chest, point blank range 3 times. Shot me once and does little damage. That's fine, but I'm in danger, so they'll come after me. Okay, Nick, I tried to do more, but I think I'm gonna have to rely on your stupidity to do things now.
Nothing but nothing over here.
Nothing but nothing indeed.
You and Valentine are both dead.
How do you know that there's me and Valentine?
That's just great.
Okay, so like the oil. And now I can open this up and maybe shoot the next person. Oh, nice and easy for me. Just to get through a few more people, quite literally.
Stop hiding.
Oh my god, Nick, you were supposed to shoot him. Don't let him hit me. Don't let him hit me. Okay. Nick, really, don't sneak by the people so effectively that... Oh god, that was scary. Okay, Nick. Gonna be a person, isn't there?
Tough guy.
Oh, they're above me. Okay, ceramic and all this good stuff. Whiskey, ceramics, ceramic, whiskey. That's all good. This is not great. So this next area, again, just go down. Yeah, more stairs. He's worried about the stairs, not the fact that I'm shooting him in the... Oh. Nope. Oh, nope. Okay, so things have gone a little wrong. Turns out that Nick just don't. Okay, so there's a mine right around the corner. Wouldn't be the end of the world if I didn't also have enemies that could trigger it right around the corner. Oh, just trigger it already. Okay, once they go away, then I can consider grabbing the mine. Experimentats. Yep, this is not good. I might just blow it.
Come on out. I promise I'll only break one of your legs.
And Nick is actually staying down for quite a while. Oh, this is painful. Not because I'm being shot, but because it's just so low this last little hallway. I didn't set the frag grenade. Oh, no, Nick. Learn to stay down.
Every second you hide, I just get madder.
Oh, wasting a lot of ammo on you, Nick. Okay, maybe I will just... Like, this could blow me up, and it would be really stupid. Grab it. Okay. Experimentats would be useful. Let's try this again. I don't think we're alone either, Nick. I really don't think we're alone.
There you are.
This is so stupid. Nick. Nick! Nick is literally trying to get me killed with that grenade. That could have been so bad. I guess we're just doing it the hard way. That seemed to work out. Nick? You? Piece of shit. Just go down and don't get in the way of my grenades. I hate Nick. Oh god. That was the worst. That was the worst. That was the worst. All my life flashed before my very eyes. It was not good. Not good. Not good. Okay, I guess I needed Nick up here. Oh my god. Okay.
Another locked
This is...
door.
This is bad. Okay, we were fine. We took some damage trying to get through quicker than we should have because I was just a step away from going from overtired to weary or something. Now, let's hopefully have this go smoothly. We're gonna run to the left and have everything blow up, and then we'll be done with the vault. And Nick will be free, and it'll be nice and cheerful. It is, I don't know, very, very heart racing right now. So, don't care. Goodbye, everyone.
Think he's lighter or heavier with all those holes in him?
When you say holes, do you mean completely lost limb spurt? Where did
Conversation with Dark.
Oh, here's Skinny. Missing a leg, so that's a little lighter. So yeah, definitely lighter. Yeah, that was a messy rescue of Nick. I took quite a bit of damage, a little hungry, so let's even that out to make it so what my health would look like normally. We'll be getting some for my clerk, so let's just have some of that. So we're at 75% of our health, but 85% max health because of rads. So took about 10% of our health. We're gonna lose that eventually, and we're gonna, you know, kind of slowly gain it back just through level ups anyway. Yeah, that was, I don't know, it was messy. This has been kind of what the run's going to be. It's getting to a point where you can force your way through a place. And unfortunately, I was trying to get the library and the vault taken care of. In between parts, I'm probably going to be doing some quick looting. There is some good stuff around here. Drop all my stuff right here, save the fusion core, run it back here, be incredibly tired and hungry and thirsty. But then from there, we'll at least be able to choose some stuff, and it'll be a nice, safe place for us to just leave it right next to the exit over there. We can pick it up on our way to, a Good Neighbor or something like that to sell to Cleo, stuff like that, in case we ever have to do that. But yeah, this has been a scruffy little part, but we got Nick out, and we're not even, you know, this is part 5, we're not even level 20, so pretty early on my standards, and we'll be able to move forward and take on Kellogg probably sooner than you'd expect, but again, you know, sooner than I expect is not necessarily sooner than you expect. So yes, this has been an interesting, long episode of Fallout 4 You Only Live Once, done live with the Rad Run. Yeah, this YOLO is just silly. It's always interesting to think about how difficult no Rads, well, no Rad-X, no hazmat suit, no rad reduction is. But yeah, we'll keep trucking through until we die, probably soon. And yeah, till next time, thanks for joining me, and farewell.